prettier place on earth than Fraser Island when the sun's coming up? I don't know where it is. Our camp at Sandy Cape was absolutely glorious, but our stay had come to an end, and as soon as the dew dries on the awnings, it'll be time to pack up and head for home. But on Fraser, that still means a trip from top to bottom, and that can mean a whole lot of adventure. Let's see what the day holds. Righto, well, you could be at home, you know, stuck with the big stainless steel sink and the lino and looking out at the lawn that needs mowing, or you could be out here. And these days, with such quick and easy gear to set up, this is just my sort of light kitchen setup, and takes nothing to carry it, takes nothing to set it up. It gets you to places like this where you can cook breakfast, especially when your mate's missus just caught a fish. This is awesome. We'll be having breakfast in a minute. Good on you, Tukta. Let me know when you've got another dozen of those, eh? Ooh, look at that beautiful 61 series. He saw us and he came up to say g'day, which was awesome. It was really good meeting Tom and Maddie, but it was really good checking out the truck too. I mean, the 61 series is a bit of a rare item, you know. It was only built for 4 years, 1986 to 1990, and it features that beautiful 12 HT motor that Milo 2's got too. They're just a fantastic rig, they really are, and to find a good one as intact as this is awesome. Tom and Maddie had come all the way up from Canberra in this. Perfect, guys. Really good, Pretty soon we're packed and heading south, and with the tide going out we've timed it just about right. Should be all the way out by the time we get round to the bottom. When the beach is the road, it's all about timing it just right, isn't it? Just for a bit of extra fun, we're going to swap drivers around and try the different vehicles. I think I'm ready. With Brad in Milo 2 and Flash having a go in the big 6-wheel drive, I get to drive the 76 V8 with the big engine. Beautiful. But even with all the Flash machinery, not much beats a petrol 105 when it comes to sand work. Hey, Rich? The gala's always easiest early morning, you know, before all the crowds come up in the afternoon and before the sand gets dry from the sun. We're making real quick progress here today. It's easy to see why real four-wheel drives with a bit of clearance are the only vehicles that can make it up to Sandy Cape. The beach is so wide as the tide goes out it takes forever for the salt water to drain away. Not such a worry if you've proofed your vehicle with Lanatech like we have. Not everyone's having it that easy though, are they? No, that's like lethal. You know that, don't you?
Well, we weren't going to give it too hard. Just,
no, I understand, but look, do you want us to give you a hand?
Yeah,
because we'd rather get you out before your clutch burns out. Oh well, you kind of got lucky, mate, because we've got the world's expert on recoveries with us. I should have said we got two of the world's experts on recoveries. Max Track's Brad and Flash Matt are both recovery experts. All right, hang on, we're going to push. Oh, smell the clutch.
Yeah, shocking.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think the tyres are a bit hard, aren't they? Geez, it feels a bit stuck. Something's not good. Because we didn't have any front wheel drive. Okay. Okay. I think it might be easier just to pull it out, eh? Can we use yours, Brad? It'll just pull this out easy, wouldn't it? I'll push it through my finger. We might get him to pull you all the way back to the hard stuff, eh? His neutral handbrake off, no engine. Okay, go! Go, 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 go! Oh, the big 6-wheel drive did that easy. It's just the Aussie thing to help people out when they're stuck. Let's go and check out the 60 again, bro. Oh. Well, you know what? We've been waiting for an excuse to try these straps out. I mean, we've tested them all and everything else, but been waiting for something we could actually film.
Perfect, yep.
The only trouble was it wasn't perfect because we couldn't do a snatch, because I think it would have stretched that thing about 2 feet. Did you smell it?
Oh, it's like, yeah.
Clutch has gone in the tow car,
Yep.
and this thing's got no 4-wheel drive. So there's a lesson in there somewhere. Get a 60 series.
I think that's right.
Good on you. See you later, Tom. See you, Matty. Bye. So we just keep on driving south, soaking up as much of the Fraser magic as we can. Almost time for a lunch stop. Well, we're not going to stop at the Maheno again, but we're sure going to drop into Happy Valley because Brad, well, I told you he knows everything about Fraser. He told me that's where the model of the original Maheno is. I got to see this. Well, look who's here. Tom and Maddie again in their 61. Fraser's a bit like that. Heading north or south, you never get far from the beach. We're in the Saturday bar at Happy Valley, and this is the Maheno, which everybody's seen on Fraser Island, you know, up and down. I've never seen the model. I knew it was a hospital ship and I knew it did First World War service. I knew that it was in commission with the Anzacs, you know, it was there. It's funny, isn't it? You know how your history catches up with you. If you look at that wreck up the beach, you'd never guess the history it had, the size of it even. I mean, the 2 poles we can see poking out are those crane derricks there. That's about all that's left. You don't see any of the foredeck. You can see a little bit of the aft. Not a lot, really, given how big and how big a history this boat had. So the Maheno has a very, very, very close connection to Australia, as do all of us with a bit of Anzac heritage. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Gives it another dimension. And over here in the corner, there's a seat that was on the Maheno and a bell. I'm one of the boys. It's really fantastic. A ship that did service in Gallipoli, right here on Fraser. Makes you proud, doesn't it? And it's late in the day and the tide's coming in quick as we get around Hook Point and line up for the barge. And you know what? I reckon we're all thinking the same thing. How long before we can get back to the magic that's Fraser Island?
Thank you.